Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brandon, and the last 24 hours, or last 12 hours I should say, since last night's been pretty entertaining. If you want to see some really dumb people, come to the comments section. Sorry, I do my windshield wipers. Come to the comments section on the last YouTube video where we talk about the warranties, and you can see some pretty dumb people. So I'm going to summarize basically what these people's stances are. So the guy who really thought that he was being potent after he and I had a long discussion, right? The guy who really thought he was clever, he says, yeah, but Brandon, you're missing the point. This has nothing to do with lemon law. This has to do with warranty. Okay, so let's start there. Let's back up for a second. I know that you guys aren't all lawyers. I'm not a professional lawyer, but you'd think that after X amount of years here on planet Earth, you'd understand a little tidbit about law. Do you guys understand that if there's a law that says you're not allowed to speed, that there's a negative consequence if you do speed? Do you guys understand that part or no? Okay. What about, let me think here. What about if you commit murder? Is there something that says if you commit murder, there's a consequence? Or does the law just say don't commit murder and there'll be no consequence if you do? No, there has to be a consequence. So those of you, if you ever write up an agreement, you can tell when somebody has no clue about law because they'll write up an agreement and they won't put a negative consequence on there. For instance, I know Justin doesn't understand this because when I offered to reinstate my old YouTube channel and that I'd never talk bad about him again, he declined. I said, Justin, I'll put a negative consequence on there, which I'll have to pay your lawyer fees and have the negative consequence happen to me if you agree to unlock my channel. No, that's just too much hassle. Too much hassle for me to pay your fucking lawyer bills and me receive a negative consequence? That's when the light bulb went on that I am dealing with a fucking moron beyond words, okay? The guy is not smart, okay? So I knew at that point, there's no way that I'm going to agree to being quiet about all the future bullshit that this guy spews. Last night was a perfect example. He is, and people are saying, oh, it's not his fault. It's the throttle body company's fault. No, guys, it's his fault also. Like if I'm driving in your car and it's registered and insured in your name and I wreck and kill somebody, you're still on the hook. Okay, you still had a part. You can still get sued since you're the guy who owns the car. Okay, same thing applies for when you're lying to people about warranties on their cars just so you have better odds of selling a product, and Justin is getting a kickback on those sales. So rest assured, anybody who's buying these, throttle bodies or any other device to put on their car, and they're saying, Justin's off the hook, even though he made some money, Justin's off the hook, it's not a big deal if he lies to try to sell these products. Yes, it is, guys. He could be part of the class action lawsuit. It's not just the throttle body company, it's also Justin can be named because he's the one perpetuating it to 100,000 viewers. These other guys weren't. Justin is the mouthpiece. He's the vessel. It's his responsibility to call out these manufacturers and say, no, guys, I did my due diligence and that's not how magnuson works. So back to the top. The reason why I bring up this concept about laws and negative consequences about laws is because this one fellow says to me, after we'd been back and forth, and he thinks he's the civilized, intelligent creature. The guy's a fucking moron, okay? Fucking dumber than fuck. The guy says, yeah, but Brandon, this has nothing to do with lemon law. So from the top, let's explain what is lemon law. If you were to get a speeding ticket and the judge doesn't have a negative consequence to give you, and it's the police officer and the judge sitting there, and they say, you're guilty of speeding. And I say, okay, well, what's the law say is the consequence? And there's nothing written in the law books. There's no statutes that say what the consequence is for speeding. Okay, I guess I'm guilty of speeding. We're going to put points on your license. No, you're not. It doesn't say in the law that you're allowed to do that. It's not illegal. It's not the maximum. Every law has a quote-unquote maximum penalty. And if there's no penalty listed, then the maximum penalty is 0. There is no penalty. Therefore, the judge and the police officer can't issue a negative consequence for speeding. Your time is wasted going to the courtroom I guess I'm guilty of speeding. What's my consequence? It certainly isn't points. It certainly isn't money out of my pocket. What's the consequence, Your Honor? Oh, your state's a fucking retarded state, isn't it, Your Honor? You guys forgot to write what the consequence for speeding is in your law books. Congratulations, dumbasses. Now, did anybody have the IQ in the vet community, any of you mindless pieces of shit, have the IQ to wonder what happens when a manufacturer does not adhere to Moss Magnuson federal warranty laws? Does anybody know what happens when they don't adhere to it? Well, first thing they did is they gave the power to each state to determine what does the state believe the consequence should be. Moss Magnuson advises what practical and what lawful and unlawful behavior should be, but each state can vary it a little bit to their liking within reason. Some states say if you have your car out of service for 30 days and the manufacturer fails to fix your fucking car under warranty, your car qualifies as a lemon. And what's that mean? Does anybody know what that means? Is this maybe the negative consequence part of the speeding ticket? Do any of you low IQ pieces of shit understand the concept that if you're going to have a law that says you have to fix a fucking person's car, General Motors, there has to be a negative consequence for General Motors if they don't do it? Does anybody know what the negative consequence is? Anybody? General Motors wins the grand prize of having to buy the fucking car back for what the customer paid for it. In some states, there's no mileage depreciation. In other states, there's some mileage depreciation. But in all states, they have to cover the tax and title and all the different fees. So with that all being said, does the person who commented on my Facebook, on my YouTube channel, want to maybe retract his statement that lemon law has nothing to do with warranty? Lemon law is the negative consequence for when the manufacturer does not adhere to Moss Magnuson warranty laws. Federal fucking laws, you dumb pieces of shit. So there are stipulations inside of these laws that say, now wait a second, there are some exceptions. If the customer is found racing his car on a racetrack in competition with other cars, the warranty is voided. The manufacturer is not obligated to fix that car. Which brings us to our discussion of Justin saying that Ford is a horrible car company for saying that, and General Motors doesn't say that. And that's when I said, bullshit, General Motors does say that. They just wait until after they void your warranty, and you say, I'm going to sue you. And then the sleazeball General Motors lawyers laugh and say, see you in the courtroom, jackass. We said the car's racetrack ready. And just because we didn't spell out to you mindless, low IQ pieces of fucking shit who call yourselves car guys and have no fucking concept what Moss Magnuson is, not one of you mindless fucks, it seems, have the slightest fucking clue what federal fucking law is concerning warranties of cars, including Justin, who has 100,000 fucking subscribers with a bunch of dumb fucks tuned in who are even fucking dumber than he is, apparently. So, because we have all these stupid people everywhere, I mean, they're just fucking everywhere. Does it ever end? Does the stupidity ever fucking end? I'm being genuine, guys. Does it ever end? How dumb you guys are. I can't put my finger on just how fucking dumb you guys are. Every time I think I got it figured out, it's like, no, Brandon, they're even more fucking dumb than you thought. They're really, 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 really stupid. How can you sit there and pretend to be a fucking professional about warranties and a fucking warranty expert, and you don't even know what the fuck the fucking law is in the United States concerning warranties? You don't even know what the fucking negative consequence is, let alone why there's negative consequences for laws that are broken. You don't even understand any of it. You're so fucking dumb. I mean, how fucking dumb are you guys? So from the top, if the car is found racing on a racetrack, the lawyers of the manufacturer can say, we're not honoring your warranty. We're not honoring lemon law. We did nothing wrong by not fixing your car in a timely manner within 30 days. We did nothing wrong by not fixing your car within 3 repair attempts. We did nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong. Because there's exceptions to these warranty rules. Ford clearly states what those are again and reminds everybody because they know that you guys are dumber than shit. General Motors keeps it a secret. They tried to deceive you. Like Justin tries to deceive you. Oh, guys, so long story short, your warranty's still intact. If the throttle body does anything, if the throttle body, if there's anything wrong with the throttle body or whatever, they're not going to replace the aftermarket throttle body, but if your air conditioning goes bad, they're still going to fix your AC. What he did there was he omitted the small fact that they will void the warranty on your transmission and your engine. The AC is maybe a couple $1,000s to fix tops. The engine is $30,000 fucking dollars, Justin. The transmission is over $20,000 fucking dollars, Justin. You might want to tell your viewers the important fucking fact that fucking throttle body omits the warranty on over $50,000 worth of parts, let alone the labor to take them in and out. Nuh-uh, Brandon. Nuh-uh. Because I already said the other way, Brandon. And I'm really smart. And you're going to make me look really stupid, Brandon. Dude, you deserve to be fucking sued to fucking death. You're a lying sack of shit. And I'm sick of it. And I'm going to call you out every fucking lie you tell. By the way, I own my mistakes. Let's talk about what one of my mistakes was. In my town, where the county courthouse is also where the state circuit courts are. So I made a mistake in my last video where I said, you go down to your county courthouse, it's the state circuit courts for lemon law usually, if I'm not mistaken, okay? But the point is, neither here nor there. There's the mistake from my video, Justin, and guess what? I just owned it. See how that works? You'll never own your fucking mistakes. I don't eat too much Taco Bell. I don't eat too much candy. I know about cars. I think you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. None. You can put the throttle bodies in your cars, guys, and it's not going to void your warranty. Do you guys understand that the aftermarket air intakes that cheat the mass airflow sensor, because that's how they achieve more horsepower, is the tube is slightly different size to make the airflow across the mass airflow sensor slightly different, make the car run a little bit leaner? Do you know that those void your warranty? Nuh-uh, Brandon. They did extensive testing. Who did extensive testing? The people who make the airbox. The people who make the airbox did extensive testing. And you think General Motors gives a flying fuck what their test says? Yeah, I thought that they cared. I thought that that would do it. This manufacturer, this third-party manufacturer, Brandon, did extensive testing. General Motors is going to void your warranty, you stupid fucks. Go talk to a vet tech. Go talk to a vet tech. And any vet tech who says General Motors won't void your warranty for doing that, have that vet tech email and get it in writing from the field engineers from General Motors and assign it specifically to your VIN. Will you spare my warranty if I blow a motor wearing this aftermarket throttle body, wearing this aftermarket air intake? You know what General Motors' response is going to be? We're so sorry, we don't have the funds to test all these different products. So the long, short answer is no, we're going to void your warranty if your engine blows. Why don't you try it out? Instead of arguing with me in the comments and prove how fucking stupid you guys all are, why don't you go try it, you worthless pieces of shit? Brandon's mean to us. He's always making us look stupid. I'm not the one making you guys look stupid. You guys are stupid. The whole fucking vet community is fucking retarded. Lemon law has nothing to do with warranties, Brandon. You fucking idiots. You scumbags. You lying sacks of shit. You guys are ruining people's fucking warranties and you have no conscience about costing them over 50 grand. Well, then that person should have done their homework. No, Justin, you should have done your homework before the class action starts, because that's coming, you stupid fuck. See ya.